on there, it was pretty quick. I couldn't hardly even type everything that was coming to me. It was laying on my heart all day, and it was strange. And then I got home and I just put down what I had in my hands, and I got on my computer and I just started typing, and I didn't even edit it. I didn't even read it again to see if it made any grammar. I put it out there, and then a bunch of my high school girlfriends, we all get together once a month and we video chat, and we catch up with each other's families and stuff, so I put that on there, and then I got on the phone, and we were on the phone for a couple of hours, and then I got a text from Susan and said, "Got a good word for Sunday?" And I was like, "Do I?" So anyway, I got up this morning and I had my coffee, and I sat down and I was going to jot down some of what I said, and other things came to me, which was strange, and so I sat there and I listened. And Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love and shall eat the fruit thereof. And I thought, that isn't anything that I was going to talk about today. And then I had music going, and the lyric was, "I don't want to miss one word you speak, right? Because everything you say is life to me. Quiet my heart, I'm listening." I said, okay. So the power of words, and maybe it was on my mind because of what we talked about on Wednesday. I'm not really sure, but sometimes we get to a breaking point in our life. We feel like we're at our breaking point. We can't take any more. I was there in December. Some of you guys know about it. Not my story to tell though. So, but I felt like life was throwing stones at me. It was throwing stuff at me so hard I couldn't keep my head above water. It was sometimes what is meant to break us actually makes us stronger. Because what happened to me is I started digging in the Word. Started digging, what can I speak over this situation that may make this better, because that's the only way that it was going to get better. So sometimes by opening our mouths, we can make hell nervous. Life, let's just start speaking over our lives, not from where they are, but where we want them to be, where we're headed. It comes out of our mouth, and it makes it out of our mouth because it's in our heart. And if it's in our heart, then the Lord can do something with it. So don't let our silence keep us from our miracles. We need to start speaking more to our children. Amen. Let's talk more about how we talk to our kids and how we speak to our children. Because closed mouths, they don't get fed. And I was starving, and my kids were starving, because I wasn't speaking to them the way I needed to be speaking to them. I wasn't teaching them the way that I should have been teaching them. So, from now on, I get up and I talk and I say, my children are going to be saved. My parents are going to know the Lord. Depression is going to get off of my family. Yes. There's generational blessings connected to our mouths. And we are passing down pain because we don't speak up. Yes. We can't be afraid to speak to our children. We can't be afraid that we're going to offend them and they're going to not want to be around us because we didn't want to say what we wanted to say. Yes. I've been waiting on God. God's been waiting on me. He's been in the same place all this time. So, for me, all these curses ends right here with me. Amen. There will be no divorces. There will be no more teen pregnancies. There will be no more depression in my family. No more addiction. That's what I'm going to say. This is what I was supposed to talk about. On my way to work Thursday, I play worship music, and I think a lot on my way to work. I got 45 minutes, or it's supposed to take me 45 minutes. But the word freedom kept coming to my mind, and I thought, wow, that's a big word. That is a word that means could mean anything to anybody. It's a broad word. And I bet there is a lot of different, if you asked every single person in this room, I bet they would have a different meaning for themselves. Everybody would probably have a different thing that they would say about freedom. And I think, I lost my place. We are all seeking to be free or at peace at some time in our lives, and maybe some of us are still trying to find that. And I think sometimes, sadly, some people never do find freedom or peace. Some people, no matter their circumstance, will not truly find peace or freedom, because I believe that it can't be found without finding Jesus. Amen. I keep thinking of the word all day long and what I thought it meant to me. And the feeling was so strong at one point, I just put down what I had in my hands and I started to type. I just started typing, and the words just came so fast. And after I got done, I thought, what did Brother Dale say? He said, are they kind? Are they true? What are my words saying? And I didn't read it over. I hit submit and I went on. And this is what my post said, is what is freedom? I believe the word probably means something different to almost every individual. It's been laying on my heart all day. What is freedom? What does it mean to you? And of course, nobody answered me. I was really curious of what people would say. Even my husband said, I didn't know where you were going with that. I wasn't jumping in and saying anything. So after nobody said anything, I wrote what it meant to me. So, okay. So I'll go first. Freedom means when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to try to remember what I said or what I did the night before. Freedom means I don't have to go back and apologize for something I didn't even remember doing the night before. Freedom means I wake up with a clear mind. Freedom means that I may not look like I used to, but I sure feel better than I did. Freedom means I don't go over and over my past, and I don't have regrets that I can't get over. Freedom to me means that I can look people in the eye, and I don't care one way or the other if when I turn around they talk about me or not. Why? Because I'm free of trying to please people. Whatever comes out of their mouths, they have to answer to. Freedom means when I lay my head down at night, I know my husband is beside me. And not just physically, but he is my person. He is with me emotionally, physically, and mentally. Freedom means I have to trust in my Lord, and I know that he has my back as well as my family and friends. Freedom to me means trusting in him and his timing. I don't need to worry. Freedom for me also means peace. And without freedom, how can one be at peace? I've been trying to think about this all day, and the Bible mentions this word 59 times. Just a food for thought. What does the word freedom mean to you? It really made me think today. Have a blessed day. So that's what I agree.